Hi, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tonight, we have a very special guest on my channel. We have Jen, who is a maternal mental health advocate. And I'm so excited to have Jen here. I've known her for years. If you are new to the channel, you can expect some intelligent talk and some good vibes tonight. It is Mother's Day weekend, and both of us have our drinks on deck. It's in the evening here in Michigan, so shout out to us. Self-care comes in many forms. I like to encourage self-care on this channel. So if you're new again, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started because like I said, it is Mother's Day. I don't know what you had planned tonight. I'm hoping that I get a little bit of sleep with my 8-month-old upstairs, but I want you to tell the audience a little bit about yourself and also what you do.
So my name is Jen. I am a maternal mental health advocate. I have 4 children. So I'm a mom of 4, 2 girls, 2 boys. The boys are twins. They are 5 and my girls are 8 and 7 years old. I also am a program manager in the automotive industry, and I'm just a cool ass chick, you know?
So
That's me.
talk to me a little bit about the maternal mental health advocate piece too, a little bit about that. And I know we'll probably get a little bit more into that later, but just tell us what
Yeah.
that is and everything and what you do.
So for me, just advocating for motherhood and mental health is just a big deal. I went through postpartum depression with each of my pregnancies, 3 pregnancies total. The last one with a set of twins was just very difficult for me to kind of like bounce out of that funk. And from there, I started just speaking out about mental health and how I felt as a mom that was suffering from depression. And then realizing like I'm not alone. I think a lot of women or moms are discouraged when it comes to speaking out about their mental health. And they find comfort in knowing that someone else is experiencing the same thing.
Absolutely. And I know from, me just being your friend, like you're so inspiring. Like I don't know how you do it with your 4 kids. I have 2 and I spaced them out and I've been a mess. Like I just had the second and I've been like, the struggle is very real for me. So, I've always really respected it. You've always been, an entrepreneur, always managing, like you said, a very intense, career, 9-to-5 career that we often talk about because we both have these intense 9-to-5 lives in addition to the kids. So right now we're in Michigan, we're all quarantined, stay at home order. What is life like for you, right now? I've been wanting to reach out and like really hear. So I'm so glad to have this opportunity, but what is it like for you?
Well, currently, it's difficult, but it's difficult in so many different ways. You have the being forced to be in the house all day, peace, right? You have the weather being sucky, it's May and it's snowing, peace. You
Today, like literally
have,
snow, like a mini blizzard happened. Like there was literally a mini
yeah,
blizzard today.
yeah. And then you have the teaching, becoming a teacher overnight, peace. Um, I am not currently working. I am on layoff, but prior to being on layoff, when the shutdown initially happened, I was still working. So then you have the working piece. You have to try to maintain some type of sanity during this full pandemic. It's just so many different moving pieces right now.
Mm-hmm.
I am doing the best that I can, and I'm just trying to figure it out like everyone else. I mean, right now, there is no right or wrong way to do any part of motherhood or pretty much anything because we are all just trying to keep afloat during the madness and just figure it out as we're going. We don't know how long this is going to last.
Okay, yeah, you froze for 1 second. Okay, glad I have you back. Yeah, I mean, and that's how, I've been feeling. Yesterday I was saying that it's around like day 55 for us here in Michigan of being like on this stay-at-home order. For most of us, it's around like day 55. And I think, I reached out to like a few of my like, sorority sisters. I reached out to a few friends, and I think we all are just at the point, no matter how positive we are, from the most positive ones to the ones that keep it real, everyone is feeling it right now, because the reality is, whether you're working, laid off, we're all being impacted in such a heavy way. And, in your case too, not being able to get a break from really a break from your 4 kids. You know, I had to like remind my husband, like, I need you to like, I want to be in this house by myself for a while. Like, can you take them somewhere? Like, I just want to be in here, like, by myself. So like on a day to day, you know, like what is life like? Like, how are you managing things and having multiple kids at different ages? If you have any tips, go ahead and throw them in, girl. Like, just throw them in there.
So, well, I'm gonna just tell you, I'm gonna be real. The teaching part, I am completely failing at, and I own that. I'm okay with it actually, because you know what? We have until August to figure it out. You know, like they're not going back to school this semester, so I just like on some days we do work and some days we don't, and it's just because I really can't even deal with like the fussing and fighting from kids because they just don't want to do it. But I mean, I'm just like I have my days. Like yesterday was a shitty day for me, and it had nothing to do with the kids. It's just like it was just a shitty day. Like I'm tired of being home. I have real life stuff going on right now. I am, like I said, on layoff. There is so many uncertainties with things. We do not know when and if we are going to be returning to work. So my complete career is being impacted, my income, my livelihood. And for that, for me, that is very concerning. That's something that I'm trying not to think about on a daily basis, but like really I have to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
The other sucky part to that is that we can't really interview right now because people are not hiring, because people are not working, and companies are losing out on millions of dollars the longer this thing goes on.
Yeah.
The other
Like my
part for
companies,
me
we're
is,
on a hiring freeze right now. You know, before
yeah,
this happened,
most
we
of them
were
are.
hiring, adding back, you know, trying to, and now it's like cut, you know, I'm hoping like my job is safe, you know, but not everything is literally from week to week. Every week it's different. So it's really
Yeah.
scary. Hmm. Yeah. Now,
So the other thing for me is the business. And right now, my business has been closed down for 2 months.
and talk a little bit about your business. Tell everyone, because it's not going to be, you know, eventually this will be over. So let's tell, you know, tell everyone
And
about your business.
are hopefully we are still standing once it's over. But so I am the owner of the Bailey Loft, which is the creative workspace for women, specifically moms. And that space is for us to come in and kind of do anything we want to do creatively. Blog, vlog, YouTube, podcast, have a photo shoot, kick back, chill, whatever way you want to use it. Since the pandemic has come and like just shook the world up, I have had to close the doors. I've had to refund people that had events scheduled, and it's completely impacted my business. April was scheduled to be my most profitable month, and now it isn't, or it wasn't. May was really good for me too, and so far I've had to start refunding people for May. So I had to start refunding people for the last 2 weeks of March, April, all of April, and now we're into May. And so, you know, my business has totally taken a hit. But at the end of the day, bills are still due. So with me having an uncertainty with where my job will be in the future, it leaves a big question mark for me and my business, because my household, my livelihood comes first before my business does. So it just sucks all the way around.
Yeah, and you know, we both have YouTube channels, and on my channel, I spend a lot of time too talking about the self-care aspect of this, the mental health aspect. I really feel like our nation altogether needs just to take a pause and have like a day of reflection where everything's just shut down at this point, because there's no way we can all just keep going and going and going. And the reality is, for a lot of us, these kids are probably not going back to school. Like, let's be real. The conversations are not real that they're having on television. As a former teacher, it's stressful for me, okay? It's stressful for me. I forgot this week to turn in an assignment for the Google Classroom. And I was a teacher for 7 years, you know, and it's challenging for me doing both. I'm basically running a daycare and then trying to somehow work. Like, it's impossible. And you know, I've been really stressing because there's like no way. Like, if we thought we had mental health issues as a nation before. And then we had like people on opioids, which we somehow don't even hear about anymore, but that still exists. So we have all of these issues.
Yeah.
And then, you know, going through this situation right now, I mean, I whipped out every tool in my toolbox and I am still like feeling it, like on a mental level, you know, and my heart goes out to you being, you know, going through like the business, you know, issue with your business and everything and that uncertainty. And then with the layoffs, and I couldn't, you know, imagine that too, in addition to everything else. And it's something that so many people listening right now are literally in the same boat.
Yeah.
And, you know,
like reality for a lot of people. I read today that there were like 44 million people, or between 40 and 60 million people that have filed for unemployment so far. Not to mention,
isn't it past the Great Depression? It's past
right.
that.
I filed for unemployment a month ago. I have not received unemployment yet. So
that's insane. And I keep hearing this. It's insane. I have another friend in the same boat and hasn't received it. And I don't know if she's even going to get it because she is a small business owner. And she's trying to get, or, you know, or into real estate. She's a realtor. So she's trying to, you know, get whatever they were promised.
So, and then it's like impossible to get a representative on the phone because they're overwhelmed. The costs are probably astronomical at this point.
Sure, they're short-staffed too, like everyone else.
You can't go into the office. So it's just like, well, I tried, right? So like right now I have like zero income and I have my life savings. And so I'm just like, well, what do? Do I continue to support my business? Or do I like my rainy day fund? Is it time to start putting that into effect in my household? Because I don't have another check coming from work, you know? So all of those things, like I said, so many moving factors, moving pieces with this pandemic. I'm just trying to maintain, like I'm trying not to really think about things. I'm trying not to overthink things. I'm trying to still do my self-care.
Yeah, like how are you managing with all of that? But shout out to you too. Look at Black women. Okay, she said like she's going through like a war, basically, like a mental internal war. And look how fabulous you look. Like seriously, I'm just saying. Okay, maybe I'll get into some applause. But seriously, you know, still holding it together. Still made time to do this. You know, so how are you managing the mental health piece?
Honestly, doing things like this, because this is what you and I do, right? We're both creatives. This actually brings me up out my funk. It gives me a reason to put a little makeup on. It gives me a reason to get dressed. It gives me a reason to look like a person again. So this helps me out for sure. I have me a nice cocktail every couple days or so. Honestly, I found a lot of comfort in binging TV shows lately. Like,
tell me some. Tell us some.
I have reached the end of Netflix. Okay, I'm telling you.
They just
right
released
now,
a whole bunch like yesterday though.
I'm so happy because one of my favorite shows just came back on, and that's called Working Moms. So you moms,
I saw this. Okay, I saw you post it. I haven't checked it out.
It is so funny. And it's like refreshing because like most of the cast is white and you get to see like their experience with motherhood and being a working mom. And you realize it's not that different, even though sometimes we do feel like it's different. It isn't. We all struggling. We all just trying to make it. It is hilarious. So you moms really need to check it out.
So what season is this? Or is it
4? But the episodes are only like 20 minutes long.
Love it. Love those kind.
So you can catch up with it quick. So Working Moms is one of them. Little Fires Everywhere is phenomenal. It's on Hulu. That one's really good. I have watched oh my God. I caught up on This Is Us. I was behind.
Oh, I had to stop that.
Season 2 and
that show's not good for me.
It's a lot because it's very heavy.
Very heavy.
But if you watch it, like right now, you don't got nothing to do, so you can watch it back to back to back and just.
I don't want to be crying every day. Every time I used to watch that show, I would cry.
I think it was more sad early on than what it is now. I finished it though; it's really good. What else did I watch?
Coming yet on that? Michelle Obama.
I have not watched it yet.
let me tell you, I didn't have high hopes for it. I'm just going to be completely transparent on this channel. You know, I didn't know. I don't know. I know people, I love the Obamas like everybody else, but I just didn't know. I didn't know. Wasn't excited about it, but I wanted Chloe to watch it. So we made that a part of her schoolwork. I was like, we're going to watch this 30 minutes a day, and you have to write a summary on it. And I loved it.
Awesome teacher.
I mean, I loved it.
Did you go on her tour?
Listen, like I said, I love the Obamas, but I'm cool. Like, I wasn't really into it. I don't even have her book. I'm about to buy it though. I'm about to buy her book.
I have it. I haven't read it, but I have it. I got it. I got it on pre-release. Listen, her book tour was so inspiring. I think that prior to me going to her book tour, before when they came to Detroit, I probably have never had an idol. Like, never had someone that I just really admired and looked up to. At book tour, I was just like everything she represent as a Black woman, I was here for it. And I was like, oh my God, like, I have an idol. Like, is it too late? Because I'm in my mid-30s, but
no,
I have an idol now. Like, I idolize Michelle Obama. I love her.
I get inspired by women all the time, first of all. I feel like we're all still growing up. Who said we're done? Like, who makes these rules where we're like supposed
I mean, I'm always inspired by women, but just someone, like, people look up to people. Like, I've never had someone that I just like looked up to. Like, oh my God.
Okay, I feel you.
I look up to her,
Yes.
But I have a challenge. Like, buy the book, because I haven't read mine yet. Buy the book.
I'm gonna buy it.
Let's read it, and then let's do this, and we'll discuss it.
Okay, great. And I want to discuss. You need to watch the documentary. I'm ready to discuss the documentary. I'm looking for someone to talk about that with me, because it to me it was like, oh my gosh. Like, first of all, I feel like, this is just full disclosure, I really feel like she was obviously we know they had to hold themselves back, but she's like really a sister. Like, she really is like, I feel it. I feel like her spirit. I felt her drive, just all of it. I was like here for it. I was just here for it. But it's fantastic. So watch it this weekend, Mother's Day. Like, let's watch it. Watch it and let me know what you think. So speaking of Mother's Day, like, do you have any, with this being our first Mother's Day that we're spending in quarantine, do you have any plans? And if you don't, what would you like to happen, ideally?
Oh, okay. So if we were not in quarantine, I would like to go to the spa.
I know. We're never going to be able to go back.
Never.
I don't trust anyone to touch me. Who gonna touch me? Who gonna touch my lashes? Who's gonna touch my eyebrows? I'm gonna have to learn how to wax in a minute. Okay, so the spa. So what are you gonna do?
Being that we are in quarantine, have you ever heard of Arkin's Barbecue?
Yes, girl. You know, I'm a foodie.
We placed an order for Arkin's Barbecue on Sunday.
Shout them out. Let's say it for the people in the back. Listen, it's located in Southfield, Michigan. It's a national treasure. Say it again.
Arkin's Barbecue.
Get there early, y'all. They sell out every day.
Hey, they are taking online orders right now.
So we have to get into it's like honey baked. Wow. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So that's what you just want, barbecue?
Yeah, I just want like some food that I don't have to cook.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm so over. I be on strike on the weekends. Like, I'm on strike. Don't know if you all know, okay. I'm not doing it. Like, I don't know, plenty of snacks, plenty of things. But yeah, it's been tough. Yeah, it's crazy. My husband asked me today.
Also, so can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, last year, Mother's Day, I had got the kids like matching little outfits to wear, but it was like really cold, so we didn't get dressed up or anything. So I plan on doing a little photo shoot with the kids in those outfits this year.
Oh, that's why you're even though
stop it. Listen, but the boys won't have a fresh haircut.
Y'all can't like spruce it up a little? Y'all ain't with the trimmers?
Oh, girl, no. No.
That's it. So no rest, nothing?
I mean, I'm resting every day.
Okay. Oh, you are. So you get where you're resting. You're like, yep.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, all I want to
Just
do is
sleeping.
sleep and be unbothered. Let me tell you, I want to be unbothered on Mother's Day. Like, that's what I want. A nice gift would be nice. I'm just saying, like, I receive. I'm a receiver. A present, luxury item would be nice.
Don't get me wrong. I did ask for some gifts. The one that I asked for, we likely won't be having. I likely won't be getting because the stores are closed and they don't do online orders.
Oh,
it's expensive.
Okay.
So
they got to get into it. Get into it. 'Tis the season, Okay, so I want to go over, I just want to have a little fun. I wanted to go over an article because here's some recommendations. This is from the Farmer's Almanac on what women want for Mother's Day. And since I have you here, I wanted to go through this. And if you think that it's a good idea, I want you, because I think some of these are great, some of these not so great. If you think it's a good idea, I want a thumbs up. Where's my thumb? A thumb. If it's not, we're just going to do thumbs down. We're going to keep it simple. If you're not sure, you can keep it in the middle. Just like we learned in school, just keep it in the middle. I'm gonna run through this list though. And thank you so much. Also, Jen, before I get started, go ahead and let people know how they can contact you, how they can reach you, how they can follow you, everything.
Yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at FlyFitMommy. Twitter, I'm a little more straightforward on. On Facebook, it's gonna be Real Mom, No Gimmicks. And yeah, if you want to email me, flyfitmommy@gmail.com.
Especially, again, I just want to really put in the piece. I'm always here to help. I like to give out, like, what I say, intelligent talk, but also good vibes. And we're here to help. So it's like fun, but always medicine. So maternal mental health advocate. So if you're going through any problems, maybe, you're pregnant, maybe you're postpartum, women can also reach out to you.
Yes.
You're here. So you're here for that.
My door is always open to communicate with moms or expecting moms about any type of feelings or emotions that they may be having during their pregnancy or after their pregnancy. I'm always open to be that shoulder. Come on. Lay your head on my pillow.
She is fantastic to talk to. Okay, so let's get into the fun part, or I hope it'll be fun. Whatever, fun to me. So new ways to celebrate Mother's Day since we're quarantined. Okay, so we're gonna rate it, thumbs up, middle, or down. Host a digital party. What do you think?
What?
Hosting a digital party. It's like a Zoom party for Mother's Day. I'll say no too. First of all, I'm zoomed out. This is cool, but a lot of it I'm zoomed out. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go to stuff when this is over though. I'm going to stuff.
Right. But it's just a headache. It's too many people talking at one time. It's just not enjoyable for me.
Drive-by parade or celebration. I don't want to be bothered. Y'all already know me. Look, Jen nice taking pictures with the kids. I don't even want to see them. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding, guys. Just kidding, not really. Okay, drop off. So someone can drop off or mail a homemade card or cake. I like that. I like cake, card. I like the drop off. Drop off stuff. Let me know.
Counts.
Have her favorite meal delivered. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
We like to eat.
And deliver it for the whole family too, because we don't want them asking us for snacks.
We don't.
Like, seriously. Someone else. I was hoping they meant us. Make a home cooked dinner. Sorry. Make a home cooked dinner. Someone makes it for you.
I don't even want a home cooked dinner. I want a restaurant.
Not this house.
My door.
Not my husband. Bless his heart. He's good at lots of things.
That involves some type of, you have help. You got to clean up afterward. You got to
unless your husband is like a professional chef, or your kids are somewhere, the grown kids are professional chefs. I wouldn't recommend that. Create an at-home spa. Oh, that's nice. Look at Jen. She wants to see the people in her house. I forgot. Aw.
I mean, no.
We're quarantined, so social distancing.
It's a good thought, is what I'm saying.
Okay,
like,
it is.
I don't want none of these folks in here to give me a spa day.
But for someone else, you're saying it's a good idea. It is. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Maybe if you don't have kids. See, I have kids. So I really need the break. I think maybe if you're in a place where you don't have kids,
it's not Mother's Day for you.
Well, I mean, if they're out the house, like let's say you're like,
oh yeah, like my mom or something,
or like a nice 48. You had them early. You know, you have your nice, significant other. You guys are quarantined together. All you guys do is work and drink. What do I think about that? I'm just thinking it's like another life. Like, what is that?
Right?
Like, what's that? Okay, make mom breakfast in bed. Make it and leave.
Wait, Ebony, we're so much alike.
Make it and leave. Make it. Shh. This is how I want you to walk in the room. Tiptoe. Drop it. This is how I seriously am. I'm sorry, guys. Go on a family adventure. Who is this? This is from the Farmer's Almanac, by the way. They were the first that popped up in the Google search, so shout out to their analytics. First to pop up. Right. Create a memory slideshow. That's nice. You could give that to me today. You could give that early. Early on. All right. Give mom the day off. Number 10. Number 10 is give mom the day off. That should have been number 1. When I read this earlier. Off and cater to my every need. Cater to me. And I want to hear
leave the house.
Really? Just go hang out at the park, guys. I'm serious about it too. And when this is over, I really think that everyone is due a hotel stay alone. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
We can all come back together soon, but we all need some me time, I think. All right, Jen. Well, this has been so much fun. Thank you so much, for being here, making the time tonight. I'll be sure to upload this right away. Again, all of her information, be sure to include down in the description below, so you can go ahead and check her out. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe, hit the like button, hit that notification bell. It literally costs you nothing, so please go ahead. And I'll also put her YouTube channel also down in the comments below as well. So do the same to her. Show her some love. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.